Hello everyone, welcome back to another stream. Playing more Outer Worlds. Hey newbie. Hey Rhino Man. Something other than the name of the Rose audiobook. Oh no. I think, is that movie based on a book? Because I've seen that movie. It was the same name. Long time ago. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for hanging out. Playing more Outer Worlds. I played a little bit on my own, like on a new character after last stream. So I need to find the actual save. I made a new character called Sir Punchalot on Supernova. But anyway, we're gonna go back to our old character, Alice. It is the first 300 pages of the book are almost entirely Latin quotations. Wow. So why are you reading it? How's your aim so far? As bad as always. But hey, people are dying, so that's all that matters, right? I'm not reading it, I'm listening to it. Fair enough, but like, why are you listening to it? It's the same question. Alright, let me see what I have here. I do need to empty my inventory most likely. Or at least get rid of some things here. Man, this game is so good. Like I said, I played a bit on Supernova afterwards, made a new character. And that was super fun too. I sort of want to make YouTube videos about it too, but it's gonna be difficult to do with like timing and such. I haven't really tried the automag pistol, have I? I'm guessing it's like a burst fire. So I don't know if I even like that one. That's a heavy one I'll get rid of. I need to unlock the ship storage so I can actually put away things. That would be nice. To have something instead of the awkward, painful silence inside my head. Well, that makes sense, but why in particular that book? I mean, I feel like there's so many other more books that might be more interesting to listen to or read. Oh, hi, Morad. Are you ahead of me now? Are you able to watch? How are you liking the game so far?
Yeah, huh?
Huh? Okay, nothing new here. Yeah, so let's just pick something and go after it. Actually, I do want to go by the trader here real quick.
Almost lost a finger in
It's pretty fun. It sure is. Sure is. I'm in the next major area. Nice.
I'm not allowed in here.
Why not?
Since the vending machine incident.
The vending machine.
Got my eye on you, girl. Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident.
What incident?
Ask her if you care. I'm running a business here.
Alright, fair enough.
I won't touch anything while
texture's
we're in here,
loading.
Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Alright, let's see what you got for trade.
Music to my ears.
I just need to see if I have something to sell. Probably. Nice. Kind of like, you know, empty that inventory a little bit. Always nice. Now we're at 78. Yes, that helped quite a bit. Is that Ashley Birch? I don't know.
2 whole cans of saltuna.
I am not good with people names, and I don't often recognize their voices. Okay, what current quest do I have selected here? Because I want to finish all the side quests before I make the big decision towards the end here. Convince Zoe to return. Yes, I do kind of want to do that one. Let's just teleport up here, I guess. And then kind of look around a bit more. I thought there was another teleport in the center. Mysterious. But yeah, I sort of want to make an actual Let's Play of it too on Supernova. I played a bit of Supernova. It's not too bad. I did like a melee Supernova. The only thing that sucks, of course, is the not being able to save a lot. And their companions die like super quick. Like so quick. So either I would do like a lone wolf, or I don't know, I would have to really be careful and skill into companions early on. But the melee stuff is actually really fun. So today I get to watch, listen while working on my mod. Awesome. It is Ashley Birch. Who is Ashley Birch? Is she the one from Last of Us? No? Adventure time! Oh, okay. Oh, Ashley Johnson is Last of Us. Okay. So many Ashleys. Like I said, I don't know people names. Never been good with that. Oh, hi, Zoe.
What I wouldn't do for a Wentworth.
Hey, I've been sent to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
Okay, Stefan told me about your favorite cereal.
So you tracked me down just to gab about the mass marketeer? I am impressed.
Oh, she's alive is strange too. Nice. Yeah, he gave me the copy. Stefan wanted to watch this with you.
I see what's going on here. I'm being bribed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's working. I can't say no to my favorite cereal. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Well, that was easy. Cool. And now we have to go back to that same spot. Hey, I never went in here? No, I did. I definitely did. Never opened this one though, apparently. And apparently it's enough for level up. Nice. Yeah, we've been in here. That was where we found the info about that book we were looking for. Very nice. I've been exploring before heading into the town at first, so I cleared a lot of places before I actually had to go there. It makes sense, yeah. Yeah, I went to the town relatively early because I figured sometimes in games at the beginning, you know, they kind of unlock things, like, you know, unlock things while you do the main quest, and it's nice to have that stuff. Something I noticed while playing my second character is that I got Parvati really early on before I went to any of those places in the town, and there's like so much, like, you know, chatter with Parvati about almost every single building that I didn't have in this place because I went through all the buildings first and then met her. So like the shop stuff, for example, with the vending machine, which actually I should ask her about. It's the first time I've seen that now. Okay, what to... well, I could get long guns now to 40 as well, if I want to do that. Stealth, we could get sneak to 40. Pickpocketing, yes, I think I'm gonna get that. Most likely, and then we have 3 points left, which I could dump into... Should probably increase defense at some point too. Let's go stealth 7. Tech, getting that higher would be nice too, especially for science. Decisions. So many good things. I don't know what the max level is if there is one. Melee I've barely increased, although this gives you also even, like, you know, carry capacity and so on. I don't know, like, how much you would need to get another, like, carry capacity thing. So, might not do that yet. I could get this to 37, so next time we can easily upgrade this. Or is there anything else I could push towards 40, so I could get that next time, maybe? Heavy weapons, but I don't use them too often. Decisions. I don't like making decisions. Maybe I'll... Actually, do I see the carry capacity update up there? No. I can just get a perk for that too. We're actually gonna get a perk now. Dodge, we could get the forward leap, which is more useful for like melee, so you get closer into people. Could also put 3 into one of these, and then we could get 60 next time. Lockpick preview. See what's inside lock containers. Oh. Hack auto mechanicals. Turn them off for 3 seconds. That's not very long. Seeing what's inside containers sounds cool. I think I'm gonna go into dialogue a bit more. Yeah, let's do that one. Okay. And then we get a perk. So there is the carry capacity one here. Oh no, it's unable to travel. Where was it? There, 50 kilograms. Is there anything else I would want? I mean, unable to fast travel, well, in combat might be useful. but I think I'm actually going to get the carry capacity. Because you know I'm a hoarder. Gotta be able to carry my stuff. And since we can break down on the field, it's not too bad. We could just do that. If it's too full, you know. Should be alright. But yeah, I think if I do decide on a supernova playthrough, I think YouTube might actually make more sense, because I could cut out having to backtrack or something if I die. Whereas on stream you have to like rewatch the whole thing. So we shall see. I'm not sure when I would do that though, time-wise. Still need to record rustic water stuff too. Hey Grace.
What is it?
Wow, friendly. Hey, I talked to Zoe and I talked Zoe into coming back.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened anyway?
Something about wanting to be an outlaw. I'd rather not get into it.
You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble.
Yes.
Let me know if I can do something for you.
Okay. Interesting. Wonder if that's gonna be important later. How much did we get? Ooh, that's a lot of XP right there. But where's the money? I need my money. Give me my money. It's gonna be the last thing. Just want to see how much I earned. Okay. There's something... Oh, that's the geothermal. Deserters are now friendly. I wonder if you can get like new quests or something. Got a bolter pistol. Still waiting for that money. Or is that my payment? That was my payment. Lame. That's not good. Anyway, let's do something else. Die robot. Retrieve the logic module. In the geothermal plant. So that later. And then let's do the journals first. Find those 3 journals. I don't think I've been... Yeah, geothermal is down here. I haven't been in this area, I don't think. Maybe I have, maybe not. Can't remember. Let's find out. Oh, and let's talk to Parvati real quick.
Yeah.
About the shop. You mentioned something earlier that I wanted to ask you about.
Not allowed in the store anymore?
There seems to be a story there.
There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12.
Friendly means you can buy more from the faction vending machine. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna like talk to some of these people again later. Did you steal from it or something?
Not intentionally. I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing. And next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of 0G rolling out the front door and into the road.
Chuckle. I can just be Chuckle. Let's just do Chuckle.
It's not funny. Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a 3rd shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of 0G?
No, go on.
Exploded all over Mr. Thompson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by. I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages. Rose still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool.
Well, at least it's a funny story now that you can tell people. Yeah, I think we've been in this little town, yeah. But then that's like the one up here, right? But not down this way. I thought this was a geothermal place, but it's not. Haha. Jump. Man, I need a better scope for this. Rip. So much sway too. I saw Thompson on Balance stream. He's kind of dick. He totally is a dick. I'm still having a hard time deciding who I want to give power to. But it's most likely going to be the botanical lab. Even though they're using people as fertilizer. As long as they don't kill people for the fertilizer, I think I'm okay with that. Oh, and something I want to see. Yeah, there's like stuff about them. Ranged attacker that wears light armor and uses handguns. Wonders what all the fuss is about. Nice.
The last of them.
Rip all of them. Are you sure that's all of them? I guess so. If she says so, it must be true, right? But just in case, I'm gonna grab a different gun. So what do I even have? I have the machine gun now. I have the shotgun and that plasma pistol, which is really good against like fleshy people. Little creatures and such, except for the dinosaur dudes, I think. But it's so weird because like on the other character I play melee. Oh, this goes inside. Melee character. So I pretty much only have... Well, I have like this really cool axe that I haven't picked up in this playthrough yet. Might do that once I get the container on my ship. So I can actually store it, because that's a weapon I would just like to have and store, I guess. But it's really cool in the melee place where it's really fun. So this is the this is the community center. Okay. Valen was resorting to melee here because I think he was having some frame rate lag. Well, he's been wanting to use melee, I believe, like a melee character. So you probably would have used melee anyway. Music box. From what I understood, I was watching a little bit. I was like super tired. I was about to go to bed because I was watching his Terraria stream with Rorax at first, and then a little bit after I was like, I should go to bed when they stopped. But I was still like testing some stuff in Outer Worlds 2, and then as soon as I was getting ready, I saw he went live again with Outer Worlds, and I was like, God damn it, I'm gonna have to watch that too. But I fell asleep in between. Yeah, he went online again. Like, I think like an hour or so later. It was funny because like during the stream, during Terraria, he was like, hey, I saw you were playing a game earlier. I want to play too. Serious? And I was like, I was asking if he's gonna stream it or record it, and he said he's most likely gonna record it. But I guess he did both. He was recording while streaming it. Something that's weird in Supernova is that you cannot sleep in any bed other than your ship's bed. It's so weird. I don't know why. Like, this doesn't even become active anymore. Like, this option wouldn't show up to sleep on this bed. It just doesn't do anything. Raided someone and then went online after now. Yeah. Went to bed right after, so it's okay. Yeah. Well, he recorded it too, so like, you know. It's gonna be on YouTube as well. But I think, yeah, from what I understand is even though he streams at 60 frames, I think the game captures in 30 frames. Which I think actually makes it look more stuttery than it is to him. Just because you're like converting 30 FPS in a 60 FPS stream. I think I had issues with that before too. So this might be why sometimes it looks a bit more stuttery.
Nicely done.
Definitely like getting more of a grip of this game though. Or maybe it's just because I replayed parts that I've already been through, right? Like Supernova, when I did that playthrough last night without streaming, was surprisingly easy. It wasn't actually that bad. The only real... Like, I died once or twice against the behemoth, because these behemoths hit like tanks. They're crazy. And the other time I had to reload because she died. And I didn't want her to be dead. That's the only downside. And it sucked because I already did so much. And the second time that happened, I just left her dead. Because it's not really... I don't think I'm going to keep that save for too long anyway. Yeah, no, it's not hardcore. Well, yeah, I guess like New Vegas hardcore style. Biggest benefit of the stream system is that even if you don't record, the VODs stick around. Yeah, but the quality is worse than if you would record. Yeah, it's like the New Vegas survival mode. So you have to eat, sleep, drink. You know, enemies do even more damage. You can only save on your ship. You can only sleep on your ship, which is stupid. Companions have permadeath. So as soon as they go down, they're dead. There's no like... You know, like in, I don't know, in Fallout 4, sometimes they can still sit on the ground for a little bit and then a couple of shots later they die. In this one, it's like as soon as their health runs out, they're gone. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know if there's going to be a perk in the future. How do I get it from this side? In the future, that lets you kind of bring them back once or something. But yeah, they're gone. And they go down fast. Like she was wearing, you know, she's wearing like heavy stuff right now, power armor stuff. Well, it's called power armor. And like, yeah, she died so fast. And I even put stuff into companion related things. So you really have to like micromanage them a bit more and really buff them as much as possible. Take care of them more than you take care of yourself. And I was playing melee. I was running into there punching people. And it was fine. So yeah. It's not great. I wish I had a little bit more health or something than they have currently, but oh, they respawned.
There they go.
But it is what it is.
Got 'em all.
Good job. Wow, he just exploded into little pieces. Nice. This is basically corporate space Western Fallout. Yeah, I said that during my stream. Did I just change my mouse cursor or something? Why does it feel slower? I'm just imagining that this is the world that Mr. House created when you choose him, because he was saying he's gonna colonize space in a couple of years and so on, and so like, you know, corporate and about money. I feel like this could be almost what it would be like if he did in school, because I picked him back then when I played New Vegas. Biggest thing that's different, however, is that the VATS replacement is less about damage and more about debuffs. Yeah, there's some differences, and also the gunplay, fortunately, is a lot better. It's more like Fallout 4. Well, it's better. Feels better even. The gunplay feels really good in this. I still get like micro status. For some reason that happens so because I have OBS open. Like I'm not using it to stream. I just have it open for the alert stuff. And just having it open, slowing it down. But I just noticed something. If you aim down and you kill them and you get the kill animation, it kicks you out of the aim down even though your right mouse button is still being held. That's weird. I'm kind of curious to see like what they're going to do with like patches and so on, you know. Player feedback. Sounds like they're fixing their small font size currently. I hope that one day they have a difficulty option where you can have like eating, sleeping, drinking and so on in maybe a lower difficulty, or just choose which ones you want to have enabled. That'd be cool. You know, even if it disables achievements or something. I don't even know if there are achievements on the Microsoft version. Sounds like minor quibble. I'm sure it will be modded to allow it. Well, currently there's no modding possible, but they said they're trying their best to get it into the game eventually. But I don't think it's like a promised thing. Like it's not necessarily guaranteed yet, but a possibility. Survival, but not as hardcore. Yeah, as long as I think, I don't know how you would even do it if it's. Yeah, either you can have like, you know, choose what you want. You can have survival, but with saving, for example, or it wouldn't be as bad if you could save more often or on different beds, right? Because having to go back to your spaceship every time to save is wasting so much time. Or just disabling permadeaths on characters, for example. Something like that would be nice. You know, just some options here and there. Did I loot this? Yeah. Okay, let's go into the community center. Have you seen the Fallout community mods? It's gonna be a thing. Well, that's because Fallout has modding capabilities. I mean, yes, people might be able to mod this game eventually. But obviously it would be better if there's an official modding API or something. Bunch of jerks. Can I shoot through this? Nope. I need to repair my gun. Is he giving up?
Whew, we made it.
Yeah, those games were made to be moddable. And they said they, you know, they keep saying that they plan on having it be as moddable as a Fallout game in the past. So I think they're probably gonna make this happen one day if the game is doing well, you know, and they have the funds to keep doing it. But it's one of those things where, like, shouldn't really expect it right away and then be disappointed if it doesn't happen. They're not selling it as, you know, this is going to be a thing. It's more like, we love to do it, and if we can do it, we'll do it. If not, then, you know, then not. To be fair, even if it doesn't get made moddable by the devs, it will be made moddable by someone I face in community. Yeah, since it is the Unreal Engine, it is definitely, you know, there have been other games in the past that people modded without modding tools, but it would be, you know, might not be as nice or as if other people, as if there was like a modding API. Cool, we have a thing here. Keycard encoded. Thank you for choosing Space's choice. Locks. Them headshots, yeah, sometimes I do them, sometimes I don't. I'm not always terrible, just like half the time I'm terrible. Someone will have to write the tools is all. It doesn't have to be the original devs, but if they do give it to the community, there will be less problems. Depends on how much they can access the code, really. And if someone else has to write it, that would take quite a while, having to decipher the code first. History of Emerald Vale exhibit. Synopsis: the history of Emerald Vale, once complete, will display the proud heritage of our settlement for generations to come, decorating the main hall of our noble community center. This elaborate diorama of memorabilia, so many weird words, man, of our settlement's founding will embody the hard-working spirit of our Spacer family. The centerpiece of this grand exhibit will be a taxidermized or something Manti Queen, erected within our main lobby as a sign of civilization's victory over nature itself. I have a feeling these Manti Queens are like the Death Claw equivalents. They seem kind of like it. Okay, I'm gonna go kill these first before we explore the exhibit itself. And I saw there were people up here. I need to repair my sniper though, it's already broken. It's gonna do less damage now. I can field repair though, but oh, they're below me. It's more expensive, so maybe there's a workbench in here. Because I'm cheap. Is it people? It's people. Hey, Pavati. Oh, actually, let's kill him first.
Here they come.
I wonder if there's going to be like actual like sneaky kills or something where you walk up and like execute them. He's still alive.
That's the last of them.
Yes, he was. This gun is not the best. It's really good against the fleshy dudes. Sentry Saber. Oh, that's just a normal... It looked different on the table for some reason. Look at that crazy inventory. I'm swimming in weapon parts. Yeah, I know. I actually do have quite a few too. I'm at 257, but you know, I like collecting things. It's like when I can avoid it, I don't want to use them on the field. Antique saber, that's different. Oh, that's a quest item or something. Yeah. An exceedingly old saber, not much use in combat, but it will look grand on a wall somewhere. This might be, this might look nice in one of the crew's rooms. All right. Okay. So sounds like we'll be able to decorate the ship. Don't tell me though. if someone knows, don't tell me. I want to get surprised. Borstwurst. I've been selling all but one of 2 chems and deconstructing all weapons except 1 or 2 of each type. Yeah, I've been selling most of the chems too because I don't care too much about them. And the ones I care about, I don't get enough of to slot into my inhaler. So I'm just like, you know, you can do ship stuff. Pew. Don't be a butt. Don't be a butt. How are you doing? Are you playing? It's funny when you play on survival, when you don't sleep, you get fatigue and stuff, right? So even if you have a high intelligence, you can actually get debuffs on intelligence to get the dump dialogue options. If you're just super tired, which is kind of fun. Sell junk. Whoop-a-lip. I'm not going to remember to activate a buff that works only for 15 seconds. Yeah, that is weird, right? That the buffs are so short. I mean, I get they want to use the inhaler, right? Or they want you to use the inhaler for that kind of stuff, but you don't get them often enough to make it worth slotting them into the inhaler, I find. Level 17? Hof, you've been playing. You've been playing for quite a bit. I also want to store these here. If there are pristine ones, I'm probably going to sell them. Because as far as I've seen, at least from the pristine ones I've gotten so far, there's no stat difference between a regular mod and a pristine mod. And this is the one for the ranged weapon skill, which I already have slotted into my weapon that I care about, so I don't think I need this one, so I'm just gonna sell that. Especially since the list is terrible to look through. FO at least gives you names that make it easier to tell at a glance. That is true, yeah. I don't think the inventories are bad, to be honest. When it comes to the stuff, it's bad. There's a bug though, where if you open your inventory, it's supposed to be sorted by name, right? It's not. You have to like cycle through to get back to name for it to actually show sort by name. It's kind of weird. I don't think I need... See, these things I'm just gonna break down. I'd rather have the parts than the money. It's Space's choice. I'll tell you, man, the advertising works in this. They like bombard you with their slogans so much, it's gonna get stuck. That's what advertising is all about. Just spam people with the thing over and over and over again so that it engraves it into their brains. And then they'll remember. Okay, that goes back. Try to finish it by tomorrow. Oh, because you're leaving or something, right? Are you sure you're gonna be able to finish? Oh, I guess if you ignore the main, the side quest stuff, you might be able to. I'll save you just in case that finishes something. It's good it has subsections, but look at your mod tabs and identify stuff without mouse over. Yeah, I think maybe you think maybe that's just a yeah, no, you're right. The icons aren't very aren't very obvious what they are, because they're just showing you the parts where they go into. That is true. I think with the food, for example, you're gonna get used to what is what after a while. but it's gonna take a while. There is also, it doesn't have that there's so many, you know, so many different ones. So, like for example, the only thing I know is that Dervish Mist is really nice, and that's the one I like to use when I get into trouble. I like anything that gives me health regen, like this one. I know the mock apple. I think the bread does. So I'm like kind of getting used to it. Saltuna fish does the base health increase. Although this is something I need to try. If you do this in combat, and let's say I'm at 80% health up there, and I use this, does it also give me that 25% health on top of the base health, or is it just increasing the max I have? Because if it's just the max, then it's really not useful during combat unless you have like health regen like crazy, I think. I hear that and mentally fill in, it's the only choice. Yeah, gonna be gone for pretty much 2 weeks, right? Away from my computer anyways. Still be around on the laptop to watch the streams. Where are you going? Why are you leaving? If you don't mind telling. Don't get me wrong, it's a fun game. The inventory is my only criticism right now. Yeah. I have like little minor criticisms so far. Nothing crazy at all. The one thing being that we don't have a separate mouse sensitivity for aiming down sights. It's a little bit annoying. Because my mouse is always a little bit crazy. Ah. Now this is unbarred. So now we can take our time and watch the... Oh, we already did this. Watch the exhibit. Coming soon, Manta Queen. Feast your eyes on the great frilled Manta Queens, sovereign of her nest, imported from the wilds of Terra 1 to thrill and excite your imaginations. Okay, I guess we'll find her in Terra 1. There's nothing else in there. There's these little dudes. Canids can be found all over Emerald Vale in 2 distinct varieties, domesticated and feral. Feral canids hunt in packs, while domesticated canids can be loyal companions. It is important to remember that the canid is still a wild animal and should be treated with caution. And then there's also the other guys up there. The Tetori or something? I don't know. Behemoth! Or primals. Oh yeah, they're actually called primals, not behemoths. It's just the... Behemoth is a type of primal. This display fashioned to resemble a pair of mighty primals required extensive field research. Let us have a moment of silence for the researchers who gave their lives in the pursuit of authenticity. Yeah. And fish. I haven't seen any fish. Oh, Saltuna. Yeah. But we haven't actually seen any fish. If the ocean and rivers are the heart and veins of Emerald Vale, then Saltuna is our high profitable blood. These meaty fish live in the ocean and migrate upstream during mating season. Saltuna are semelparous, or something paros, which means they perish after a single reproductive episode. That's when our trusty Space's Choice harvesters scoop up their corpses to be cleaned, processed, canned, and delivered straight to your dinner table. I keep making Soil and Greens jokes about this game, but I suspect that it's true about that stuff. The most Soil and Green joke you could make is about the people at the biolab, because they're literally using people to fertilize their crops. So it's not quite Soil and Green. You're not actually technically eating people, but you're using them. They're using them as fertilizer, which is cool, because like when you first arrive at the bio thing, it seems almost obvious who you want to give power to, Edgewater or Biolab, because the Biolab sounds a bit more nicer. But then you learn about that fertilizer situation, and in my opinion, I'm a bit more like, I don't know about this. I don't know if I want to give you guys that stuff, but I think I will, because man, everything is 0. I love it. Everything is free to hack, because the Edgewater work conditions, they're just gonna work themselves to death in the end, and that's not a good way of living either. And again, no spoilers or anything, but I'm kind of curious what you guys chose, if you chose Edgewater or the Biolab, without saying any commentary or decision or reason of why you did it. Just kind of curious who chose what. Look at Newbie pinging us on Devcraft. House dog sitting for my cousin, then going to a big convention with my brother 2 days after I get back from sitting. Nice. That sounds cool. What kind of convention is that? So what you're saying is they are both assholes and you should turn off power to both of them, right? You did Edgewater, Mora did Bio. Nice. I love that it's already split because it's not an easy choice. There's no choice, in my opinion, that's perfect. They both have ups and downs. And that makes a really nice quest, in my opinion. Because I was watching another friend play this, right? And he went to the biolab and he talked to Adelaide. And he didn't learn anything about the whole fertilizer situation. And in his mind, he's like, clearly I'm going to give the biolab the power over stuff, right? Because they seem nice, etc. SEMA? It's a big car convention. I don't know anything about cars. The service in AC is a crash loop right now. That sucks. I'm reminded of the decision for the solar plant and for... Yes, in New Vegas. That's exactly what it reminded me of. There's actually a couple of things that I feel like they've drawn some similarities with New Vegas like that. But yeah, it's definitely this similar kind of quest where you have to make that choice. Although the New Vegas one was a bit easier to decide, in my opinion. There's no way to like split it. Although maybe it's currently split. I don't know. You can actually play this game if you have the Xbox Game Pass for PC. It's like $1 for new subs. Yep. That's how I'm playing it too. Which there was a force option to send the power to the orbital bombardment satellite. Yeah, and then you can use the gun as a weapon. It's a bigger, so I get to hang out with Stacks. Oh, nice. You should do like a co-op, well, not a co-op stream, but you should do a guest appearance on a stream. Edgewater reminds me of when you first encountered Sanctuary in Borderlands 2, though. The guitar noise when you see Sasuke. Everyone, the keycard encoder in the lobby is back up and running. Hopefully it won't go on the fritz again and start shooting keycards at anyone who walks by. As a reminder, in case it does break down again, you can borrow a keycard from the director or one of the workers in the second floor office if you lose your card. Director Pickett, I must lodge a complaint. Your obsession with this Manta Queen is wasting all of our budget and holding up development on the entire exhibit. This has to stop. This letter is to update you regarding your request for one adult Manta Queen. As you may remember, our trackers discovered a beautiful specimen out in the wild. Per our approval, we deployed a team of our highly skilled hunters to kill it for you. We regret to inform you that the entire team has perished. Please expect an invoice from our office, including the cost of their gravesite fees, as stipulated in our contract. Additionally, we must ask you to cover the cost of all equipment damaged, corroded, dissolved, eaten, or digested, partially or otherwise. Thank you for your patronage. Please allow me to offer you the opportunity to purchase a second hunting expedition at a 10% discount. I look forward to hearing from you. Sincerely, Hunters and Trackers. A wholly owned subsidiary of Universe Defense Logistics. Yeah, they're building up this Manta Queen quite a bit, aren't they? Staying at this place on Monday, so we'll probably do something nice. If we're sober enough. I'm gonna have to watch. What are you guys gonna do? That would mean he's not gonna play Destiny probably. Seems impossible. Okay, I think we're done here. Actually, did I check everything upstairs? Let me just go through here one more time. I don't know. I don't think I've went through this room. Oh yeah, there's the whole freaking thing I came for still. Oh, actually, there were two things in here, but there's one of the mechanical engineer volumes. Zoop. My idea was to PvP Destiny, and he controls the mouse or keyboard, and I do the other. That'd be fun. I'm guessing you're not bringing like a laptop or something, right? Oh, these little guys are so cute. I was gonna say I love that new carry capacity, but now I'm full again. Now I'm full again. I guess I'll break down some of these. There we go. One was enough. That's a nice thing about the melee build I have. I have so much more capacity without putting stuff into perks. Alright, let's go.